It is the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States of America. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Jeffrey Gitomer, and you're about to find out what hustle really is. Hustle is the day before a holiday, the day before your last day at the office, or the day before vacation. Those are the biggest hustle days on the planet, because you get more shit done in one day than you could in 1 month. So I'm just asking you this morning, how are you in fact hustling? And we have a lot of people, oh man, we have a lot of people on here this morning. I have to go back to this, I think, comments, yeah. Bunch of people on here this morning, very early. Norway has already checked in. Benton has checked in from California, which is its own country. Cynthia Mannion has checked in. Larry has checked in. Kuna has checked in from Singapore. The unwritten rules of a happy life. Work on controlling your tongue. Be aware of your word. I always thought it was happy wife, happy life. Anyway, we'll find that out in just a minute. But in the meantime, everything has a history. And you know what to do. You got to hustle today. I'm going to say hi to Justin. I'm going to say hi to Cynthia. I'm going to say to Joachim. Hell, Norway. Association with persons wiser, better, and more experienced than ourselves is always inspiring and invigorating. Even the portrait of a noble, good person hung up in a room is companionship after a sort. It is a link that connects us with a higher and better nature than our own. Samuel smiles. Now, if you come around here, you're going to see a picture right there. I'm going to need that picture, yeah. Just yank it down. Cool. In 1998, I went with a buddy of mine to a broadcasting thing, and they were broadcasting a sales thing on the internet, 1998. And I go, oh, this is the future. What am I doing in a studio? I'm going to build my own. So I built my own studio, invested about $400,000. 250,000 of it was pissed away, but in the beginning, you don't know which 250, so you spend it all. And I went and bought a picture of this guy, Marconi. For those of you who are unaware, it's an autograph picture. It's a real old thing, but the Marconi experiment was the radio, and it was back in the 1920s. Okay, radio, big deal. So I built the studio because I knew broadcasting on the internet was going to be the future of mankind. Literally could just see it. And I didn't know what to do because I'm basically a Jew with a Macintosh. And my technical ability does not run deep. But I had the sense to go find somebody that I thought could do it. And I interviewed a few people. I had a guy build the studio. He was not very good either. I interviewed a few people, and there was a young kid who had just graduated from the University of South Carolina, which they erroneously call USC. The wrong one. Anyway, he comes over, and he's like Mr. Big Shit, Mr. Cocky, Mr. Nice Guy. I loved him. And so I said, okay, you're hired. You're going to run the studio. I give him the keys to the studio and gave him 2 words of advice. Go wild. Which meant, dude, just do anything. And he walks into this place. It had to be a kid in a candy store where all the candy was his. Like, you look at it and you go, holy shit, all this is mine. And so his name is Adam Sekun Sirk Sadeh. Jennifer refers to him as Adam, the guy with the weird last name. But he shortened it to Adam Chen. And guess what? He's here today. And so we're going to talk about the studio, the history of the video, because when we were streaming video, it was 56K, correct?
56K. I was a quiet kid with hair.
Right.
I've become you. I'm loud with no hair.
You even bought a book on Yiddish.
Yeah. You said, hey, here's the candy store. Can you do all this?
Right.
And I say, yeah. And I was lying.
Right.
So,
which is fine.
So I locked myself in to the studio, and just like your shirt says,
hustle.
I hustled. I learned everything. I literally slept in there to learn everything.
Yeah. And we were streaming video that was about this size because at 56K, that's all you could do. So the art department was building in things like I was on the face of a watch. That was remember those things?
Yes.
Totally crazy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden high speed came and I go, oh, I knew this was going to happen.
128K. And then we had proper.
Yeah. DSL or
DSL,
something.
Yeah.
Totally crazy. But Adam was an innovator who took risks. What I wonder, are you still taking risks?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. That's
but
the way to
most
live.
people are chicken shit to take risks. Most people will hold on to what they have with some kind of dear life until it's not worth anything anymore. Like I'm holding on to this because it got me here and whatever. And it's just not going to work in the future.
Safety. What do they say? One of the worst. I think it's Nicholas Taleb who says that one of the. You know who this is?
Oh,
the anti-fragile guy. He
Yeah.
says that the worst addictions you can have are something like it's heroin, and then it's like booze, and then the worst one is a salary. Is it
Right.
because then you take no risk. I want that every single week.
Exactly. So you have this quest for what's new, and you left the country, found your homeland of Thailand, learned the language.
I did.
Yeah.
Enough.
You any good at it? You can get by.
I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm
exactly.
good.
Okay. And eat the food. You ate the
Love
Thai
the food. Love the food.
Cool. You always love the food.
Yeah. Love the people.
And then came back to live in Alexandria.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a bit strange right now.
Yeah. The world's a bit strange. And for those of you who are not in the American world, the United States world, you're worried about what's going to happen. Shit, you're worried. We're worried. like you're worried and you're 5,000 miles away. We're worried and we're right fucking here. So you have to put yourself. Okay, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and we're going to go out and buy pastries and turkeys and sweet potatoes and marshmallows and all the things that go with that traditional Thanksgiving. And you're going to have to eat with Uncle Ralph, who you hate, and pretend like you like him. Oh, hi, Uncle Ralph. How's it going? You bastard. And you're going to sit around a Thanksgiving table. I told you yesterday, don't focus on what you're grateful for. Focus on who you are grateful to. And at that Thanksgiving table, like we have 11 people coming tomorrow. Please don't tell the authorities. We have 11 people coming tomorrow to a Thanksgiving, and I'm grateful for every single one of them. They're my kids and my grandkids and my son-in-laws. They're the coolest people on the planet. And I couldn't say enough grace. Literally, I could not. And I don't even have to cook or clean up or anything. So out of guilt, I think I'm going to Suarez Bakery. If those of you are familiar with Charlotte, it's like a bakery, only better. And I ordered a bunch of stuff, and so I'll arrive with a bunch of pastries and sweet things. I'm probably not going to eat many on the way, just a couple, just to make sure they're not poison. You don't want to poison your family. And we're just going to have a good time. But Adam, what was the studio like as you were emerging? What did you discover that we could do?
The technology has changed so much over the past 20 years. So it's been almost 20 years.
I know.
We're talking 19 years, I believe now.
Yeah.
It really, the thing that's consistent is the imagination, and to be able to, how do I imaginatively use the technology that is available at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Back then, we had a very constricted palette. I always look at art forms as a palette. It's like if you're a painter, if you're working on a very strict canvas, we have 56K video, which is the smallest palette. It's like a stamp. We had to be creative with that. And we did. And we had to capture your essence with that. And it worked. We figured it out. I would say that the thing that has stuck with me is your level of commitment to serving people, to being great for people, even with the limited technology available to us. And your energy level, it was always top notch, regardless if you had been traveling for weeks and weeks at a time,
Mhm.
you walked in there with the energy that you
Yeah,
have
thanks.
cultivated.
But think about the other people that walked in. Dennis Waitley walked in. Nito Qubein walked in.
Yes.
People walked in and they weren't used to the camera. And so they went into it like a different mode. They refused to be themselves, half of them. Remember Jeff Blackman? He couldn't.
We calling people out by name now?
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah.
shaming people?
No, we're doing fine. They just weren't used to it at the time. But we did have, we had Ty Boyd come in
Yeah.
to read his book, the $1 Million Toolbox or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And Adam went out and got a boom and a moving thing. And we recorded this thing for Ty Boyd. I made him come over to the studio and I said, here's the deal. You can come over, you can record your entire book. It'll be in video to preserve your legacy on one condition. He goes, what's that? I said, that you never give me a nickel. And he was like, now, Ty Boyd has passed. His kids are now going to use that video to build the basis of a business using the legacy. It's like Earl Nightingale's.
Bless you.
Oh, yeah. I'm allergic to people from foreign countries. So the challenge that you have is you don't recognize what your acts of kindness do over a long period of time. That was just a random act of kindness because Ty Boyd was like my father in Charlotte, made me join the National Speakers Association. I mean, he would call me every Sunday night, and he had the voice of God and was just an inspiration to me. So I wasn't doing him a favor. I was doing what I wanted to do for him just to say thanks, literally. But Adam took it to the next level.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
This is right on theme today. Thanksgiving. Literally half of the word is giving.
Yeah.
I called you one night 15, 16 years ago, and I said, somebody wants to borrow money or do this thing, and I'm not sure how to handle this. And you just say, if you give something, just give it. Just give. If you give something, just give it.
Mhm.
And you've done that so many times with so many people, this example included. Just give.
Don't measure, just give. Because if somebody owes you, like I'll do a favor for somebody and they go, I owe you one. I go, no, that's not why I did this.
Yeah.
I didn't do it to be owed something. I did it because I wanted to do it. And this is pretty interesting. When the other person owes you nothing, then the world pays you back. And they will pay you back times 100.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it and forget it. Ron Popeil said it and forget it. You know that guy?
I do know.
Okay, cool. What a great Jew that guy was. I mean, he was the king of infomercials.
Infomercials.
But
yeah.
Who is one of the kings of infomercials?
Billy Mays?
No, well, yeah, that's who you think of.
Yeah.
But the Little Giant Ladder Company did infomercials in the 80s, and Hal Wing, the founder and inventor of the Little Giant Ladder, went on, and they went from 400 ladders a day to 7,000 ladders a day with the infomercial.
Oh, wow.
A day.
Yeah.
Is that cool or what?
Yeah. Well, it's knowing your market, where to find them. Yeah.
I mean, it would, and they could sell them online pretty much at retail.
Yeah.
And so they had two margins built into the manufacturer and the distributor and the retailer all at once. They're killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're killing it. So I'm friends with Doug. Is Doug on today? We'll see if we can find him today. See if he's there. Hope he is. Never know. You never ever know who's going to show up on the show. See how it jumps?
I love it.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
All right. So Joachim, thank you for that intro. The unwritten rules of a happy life. I like it. Control your tongue. Memphis is here. Okay. Good day, sir. Nikki is here. Investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. Warren Buffett. This guy's from Sweden.
Yeah.
Toru is checked in from Japan every day.
Konbanwa, or good evening. Yes, konbanwa.
And if you're an American hippie, it's kumbaya. It's the same thing. Paralyzed resistance with persistence. Woody Hayes. Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Bradley's a cool guy. Yesterday's home run won't win tonight's game. Whoa!
Oh, wow, good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one.
That's a
Yeah,
saver there.
save that one.
That's phenomenal. And people are agreeing like crazy with that. This guy's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm making sales calls today.
Hell
Did
yeah.
30 yesterday. Exactly. Morning, gang. You can't stumble into excellence. That is correct. These people have these brilliant pieces of information. They're just
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
What a great community.
Exactly. So New York is here. This guy's really cool.
Yeah.
Combine your positive mindset with your skill set and referrals to be attracted. And the best way to get referrals is give referrals. Yep.
Mhm.
And that's said by me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Do this. Got to do this. Sorry. Morning from Marco Island, home of retired Gentiles. I think I'm not 100% positive, but correct me on that, will you, Kevin? Make sure I'm right on that. Corporate day off, but I have 2 appointments. Exactly.
Love it.
Exactly. So all the people that are here,
Hustlers.
exactly, from Niagara Falls, Canada, man, what a
Yeah.
beautiful place that is.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place that is. And they have a thing there called dessert wine or some thing or another, rock wine.
Oh, yeah.
Something. I don't know what it is.
TKK down the road. Yeah.
Ice
Mom.
wine. Ice
Yeah,
wine.
Ice wine. That's right. And
So good.
yeah.
You can have although dessert wine from Bordeaux,
Mm-hmm.
a little better. Just saying.
Okay. They
Yeah,
still
I'm just-
okay. They have
I'm
the
just-
barrels in Niagara Falls. They do that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
People go over those.
Okay.
Then they move to Marco
And
Island.
then the moon Marco.
Famous Jews who went over Niagara
Yeah.
Falls in a barrel.
Yeah.
Very thin. book.
Pamphlet.
Alan, how's it going, bud? Cool. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. Purchased new business equipment yesterday. Plan on spending the holiday weekend
Yes.
learning to use
Yes.
it. Exactly. Brad.
And it'll be fun too.
Okay, so the great Michael Heppel is on.
Okay.
Love and Hustle from here in the UK.
Uh-huh.
I caught a little bit of his show yesterday, Facebook Live with Ken Walls, but Michael was on. I was on Michael's 17 podcast the other day. He's a great guy. Just that's it. I'm just going to say that great guy. Done. Shared. Okay, cool. But look at all these comments that come in.
Tremendous.
Isn't it unbelievable?
Tremendous.
People want to be participating.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be always to be first. Exactly. Finished the Little Black Book of Connections in my own sauna this morning. Way to go, dude. This guy moved to you moved to Yardley, Pennsylvania, right? It's where Washington crossed to Delaware.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't try to be an expert in everything, but do be a real expert in 1 or 2
Mhm.
things. Exactly.
The great Harvey McKay.
It's the great Harvey McKay. We've had him in our studio.
We've met him.
Yep.
In there, yeah.
Yep. The McKay MBA was recorded right here.
Yes.
Marco Island, only one in the office. Cool. So look at this guy, AT&T alum.
Yeah.
It's all
love
within your reach. Exactly.
Love it.
Totally cool.
You know what's so cool about this, Jeffrey, is that this is the antidote to the whining you see in most social media.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
is
No
the
one's bitching here.
No, these are all people who are very proactive, very assertive, very positive people.
Actually, there was a guy the other day who was kind of a
Yeah.
douchebag. I blocked him.
Did everybody just
Yeah,
hang
they
up
were
on him and say, get out of here?
totally. Yeah.
Okay.
I now have a universe. See, watching from the Philippines, dude. Like, thanks.
Oh, hi, Tammy.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, I love it.
So Adam's getting shout outs. I love this. Let's kick our own butt today. Fine, totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Gaskell, it's not up to the other person to keep up the communication. It's up to you. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin, he's my see the little bottle there?
Yes. This
Yeah,
little
let's see it.
bottle.
Let's see it. Right there. No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I figured this out.
This is a CBG oil, and I'm seeing Justin this weekend. I can't wait. This is the original batch of CBG oil, bottle number 1.
What's
That
the
cool?
G stand for?
It stands for Goomba. It's CBG. It's CBD for Italians.
Okay, good.
No, it's not. It's the next ingredient in CBD that takes it to the next
The
level,
next level. Okay.
of intensity.
Okay, great.
We're gonna send Adam a few bottles, Justin.
Okay, great. Make sure you keep the cannabis in there, the THC.
Right, exactly. There's like that much in there. If you drink 20 bottles, you'll be able
Neptune.
you'll have a Tootsie Roll
Yeah.
because you can't stand it. Cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Oh, wow.
This guy was so brilliant.
Imagine having that lesson today amongst most people. That would be nice to put out there in the wild, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable.
Versus that guy from 300 years ago doesn't live up to my standards today.
Yeah, let's block him. Awesome. Rock on. Happy Thanksgiving. Cool. Rex, the very same to you, bub. Skinner. Hola, amigo. I'm all about the hustle, too. It's one more call. Exactly. See,
Yeah.
it's a way of life. It's not
It
a
is.
feeling for a day.
Yeah.
Coachman, good morning. How are you? Storm, like a monkey with his hand stuck in a coconut holding on to the banana. Let go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's a visual.
It is a visual.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving, give praise and thanks. Psalm 30-4. Sing praise to the Lord, you, his godly ones, and give thanks to his holy name. People are they're proud of their religion now, and I totally love that.
I love it too. I really do.
We're going to get Nikita on here pretty soon.
Some of the best people.
Funny, just yesterday, I was talking about slow website. Is it? Exactly. Wing is here.
That's a Thai reference, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a tuk-tuk and that thing that like pulls you.
Yeah, it's like a motorcycle with like a little back thing you sit on, and it's out. It's like open air.
Yeah.
Usually smells really bad. Usually the guy driving it is on some sort of sketchy Burmese methamphetamines.
Cool.
So don't get on him if you're out there. Just stay away from him. Get into a cab.
Morning from Idaho Falls. Idaho Falls. Wings in Idaho Falls visiting relatives or something. Wow, way to go. Cool. That's Doug.
Absolutely.
Hi, Doug. Cool.
Yeah.
And Doug's getting all kinds of shout outs. I'm grateful for our family and for the challenges.
Yeah.
Exactly. Grateful for the Gittimer Nation. Thanks to all new friends I've made. Grateful for the knowledge shared and the daily communication with each of you. Alonzo, my damn pleasure. Just totally. Jew with a Mac. Beats a goy with a PC every time.
a goy with a PC. That might be the line of the day.
Oh, yeah.
We're with a PC.
Good one. We're saving that. I'm saving two of them.
Yeah. Saving it twice. That's how good it is.
What you can do is you can screenshot it.
Yeah.
Do that.
I love it.
Click it.
Mm-hmm.
And
then message it.
I message it to myself. Jeffrey, King of Sales.
Love it.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time. And just send it. And I'm done. It shows up on my phone and I got it. Thank you. Oh, and Rizzo's here this morning. Grateful for our friendship. Rizzo. We because we do the Three Stooges thing.
One of the funniest guys.
Oh, in the world.
Yeah.
And we call each other Mo from
Yeah.
Larry, Mo, and Curly, or Mo, Larry, and Curly, or Curly, Larry, and Mo, or
Shemp's okay.
Shemp is okay, but not Curly. Yeah. And we talk all the time on the phone. And now he's like BFF with Jen. So he'll call Jen first. Like I'm not even on the fucking list anymore, which is fine with me. And we're going to get him to do a masterclass in humor, which I think is very important. And we're also going to get him to the beach and just hang out for a little while.
Right.
Yep. I'm developing the mentality to take risk and slowly separating myself from the chicken defecation of life. Very, very well put. Chicken defecation.
Eric B. I love it. Chicken defecation.
Yeah.
We understand what you mean.
Yeah. We understand.
I went to college once.
Yeah.
For a day.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I went, who said this? College for me was a series of near misses. Oh, that was Woody Allen. And it was, you go to college, but after a while, you wonder what you're doing there.
You learn a lot more doing. And that studio downstairs we talked about earlier, I learned everything.
That's college.
Yeah, that's college.
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah.
Exactly. Trimble, what's going? Huh? I need to let go of the fear of risk taking. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you'll be fine. I promise. and Brucey from Richmond, Virginia.
It's usually, if we can go back to the fear of risk taking real quick,
Yeah.
it's usually the fear of failure.
Of not taking. Yeah.
The risk is usually the leading, it's the lagging indicators and what people are worried about.
Exactly.
So understanding how to, you say it. Actually, you have a quote. You've been using it for 20 years. It's at least it's that failure is not a person; it's an instance.
Correct.
And so that's something I use every day.
I have said, you know, the old expression, no risk, no reward. It's no risk, no nothing. You sit there and go, well, I better not do anything. Okay, great.
And
grateful for our friends. Look at this. Me and
Yeah.
Bruce have been friends for 40 years. He's only 41. We've been, no, literally, I met him when he had just turned 20 or something, a young kid. And we hit it off. He's the flounder handshake.
Oh, the flounder, the weird.
Hey, look at, hold it, Brucey, watch. I'm going to show the world how we do the flounder handshake.
How's it go?
Go up in the thing like
Up
this and slap wrist. Slap like a
Okay.
flounder.
Uh-huh.
And then come back down.
Okay.
And we're doing it in a COVID era. So this is like the flounder, no mask handshake.
Oh, it's like really punk.
Oof.
Very
Totally.
punk. Okay.
Happy Wednesday, Joe. This is like when newlyweds get married and life is not so nice in an apartment. It's the best time of their life. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. See what you have to do now? I got to go all the way back. Seed time, harvest. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Brian, have a great day. Exactly.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Konbanwa. Oh, Yasumi Nasai. It's good night.
Cool.
That's very, very cool.
Thank you. And other guys are coming in. Ooh.
Yeah, that means good night. So we can say to him, arigato gozaimasu, jane, yasumi nasai as well. Kochira koso.
Little Giant went through all that expansion with no debt. Oh my God. Isn't that cool?
That's real. That's, yeah.
You have no
That's
idea.
very cool.
Doug Wing is very understated. He's quiet, he's reserved, but he's full of gold information. Just full of it. From not just from his dad, but from his own lessons. And Toru gets like 10 shout outs a day.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, Sawadee Kap. Okay. He grew up in Thailand. Eddie Alonso. Okay. Thank you, Eddie. Sawadee Kap. Back to you. And I hope that we can get in touch in some way, since we're both Gittimer people and Thai people.
Yeah.
We can discuss.
Eddie Alonso is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Just by the way.
Yeah, very cool.
Has the voice of God.
Yeah.
Has a face for radio. He's
Yeah.
a really good guy. Isn't this cool?
Yeah. What a fun community.
I know. It's unbelievably engaging. By the way, William, we had your syrup for breakfast this morning.
Oh, that's Williams. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. It was excellent.
Totally,
Thank you, William.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Ice wine.
Yes.
There you go. It
Yes.
immediately comes into play. Good. I'm glad to get that follow up. Las Vegas is in the house. I'm glad to see that. Wow. If you think you can, exactly. That's Henry Ford. Good morning from
I
Atlanta.
love this.
Good morning from Toronto, here in Mexico, and of course, Philly. You're on your way to Fort Myers. What are you going to do? Where are you going to get a fucking soft pretzel? Just tell me that, huh? Where are you going to get a Daily News? Tell me that. Hold on. There's a synagogue on Marco Island. Okay. Thank you for that, Kevin.
Not a temple. You said
No.
temple would be different.
Exactly. You said temple, you'd be Jewish.
Yeah.
Saludos, Ari. Oh, Ari, the Mexican guy. He's totally cool here. Wow. So it turns from Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nothing better.
I love it.
Nothing
Yeah.
better. Thank you, Fred, for being so knowledgeable. He's from New York and knows everything.
Yeah.
Fred comes on every day, but when people think they know everything, bullshit. But people from New York actually do know everything.
Just ask
So
him.
anything I tell them would just be a review.
Right.
So I try to give
Yeah.
Fred a solid review every day. Received 3 POs this week. Oh, cool.
Yes.
I love that. Come on. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah. Celebrate those wins.
Vancouver has checked in. I'm glad of that. Saskatchewan. Wow. Saskatoon, dare I ask?
Dare you?
No, because Flin Flon
Of course.
is the home of Bobby Clark.
Yeah.
It's like when the Flyers won the first Stanley Cup back in the 70s, we called Flin Flon, Canada to the sports shop to get Flin Flon Bomber t-shirts. Come on. People didn't know Canada existed because at the weather map of the United States, they just have Montana and then nothing above it. Ari.
Michael, what's up? Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for that shout out.
Cool. Exactly. It's cool, isn't it cool? And it's like 10:30 already. We're not even halfway done.
Chris, that was Alexandria. Yes. How long I'm going to be there? Good question. It's getting strange.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles, for the shout out as well.
Some players, you pat their butts. Some players, you kick their butts. Some players, you leave alone. Pete Rose.
Charlie Hustle, love him.
Yeah, you have to love him. You know, Pete Rose, people think that Pete Rose is pissed off because he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's not true. When Pete Rose goes to Cooperstown, he will do more cash business than anybody just sitting on the street signing baseballs. But Pete Rose is pissed off that he can't teach young players how to hit.
Yeah.
Because he's not allowed into a ballpark. Is that bullshit or what?
He suffered enough. Let him in.
Exactly.
It's said that good things come to those who wait. I believe the good things come to those who work.
Will Chamberlain.
Another one.
If you're listening, he's the best basketball player of all time. If you're listening.
Says the Philly guy.
Well, I mean, come on.
Yeah, 100 points. Hard to do.
Exactly. 55 rebounds in a game. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Adam hit the nail on the head. Ever since I joined the Insiders Group and started making friends with insiders, my feed is filled with positivity. That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
We are positive people. I'm positive about a lot of things, and you'll find out about them in about a month.
Well, it's the ultimate counterculture moves to be positive.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone else is all pissed off wearing a fucking mask. Great day to you both. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful things humans can do for each other. Agreed. I totally agree. Ronnie, happy Thanksgiving, Ron.
Yes.
We have our mastermind coming up in Florida. Ron has, of course, done the t-shirts. We will sport them. Gittimer Clan, Thanksgiving Buds are here.
Love it.
Exactly. Look at all the people.
Yeah, I am pretty
boom,
fine.
boom,
Thank
boom,
you.
boom.
Yeah.
CBG stands for Cannibal, the mother of all cannabinoids.
Okay.
Got it?
Great. Yeah.
Like CBG.
I have some friends in the industry. I will strike up a conversation. Thank you, Justin. And I would like to get in touch with Justin at some point.
Of course
as
you
well.
will. Yeah. I'm one of his only friends. I have no problem. I love Don. I love how Americans celebrate Thanksgiving. Look at all these people.
It's great.
I know. We'll hang on for just a couple more minutes.
Good evening, sir, from Nepal. Wow, I've been to Kathmandu. I want to go.
So has Bob Seger.
Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty good. And I want to go to Pokhara next. That's what I want to go.
Don't you want to go to Mount Everest?
Well, that's on the step of how you get there to base camp.
I got you.
See, insider information.
Got you. Nigeria has checked in.
Oh, Lagos.
This is
yes. How's it going, George?
See you two laugh. Exactly. Listen, you have no idea. When Adam was here, we laughed every day. We had contests. We had Yiddish contests. We had throwing balls into trash cans contests. We had contests. Like Van McCoy, do the hustle.
Yep.
Thank you. Cool. You know what?
Thank you, Tammy.
It's my pleasure to do this. You guys have no idea, but my alarms are set. I'm never missing. We'll go for Good Morning, Adam. Went to college once. I went to military because of algebra, and then twice. Oh my God.
Eric's awesome. Yeah.
Way to go, bud. Thank you, Charles. People from New York know everything. You have no idea. Yeah. Not only do they know everything, they have an aunt or cousin Bruce that can get shit wholesale for them. It's
Yardley.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
Yardley is it. Yardley, you can get a pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a daily news. You can listen to sports radio where people actually know what they're talking about, as opposed to Charlotte where they go, oh, Panthers. Right. I have no idea. Thanks for the kind words. I don't know everything, but I do know a lot about wine. Oh, cool. You know, there's a Jewish wine. Take me to Miami. Take me to Miami. You probably don't know.
Oh yes, that's the best one of the day. If you top that, I'll be very happy.
All right.
Okay.
Adam, I'm in Montgomery County. Let's get together. Isn't this cool?
That's,
This is where people meet.
Dan, go to Sabai Simply Thai restaurant. That's our Thai family's restaurant up there, Montgomery County. It's in Germantown. I would love to see you.
Cool. Definitely should get over the Pete Rose issue. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some people have been wearing masks all their life.
That's actually quite deep. It's very, if you think about it, you can get all really deep with that. It's like, take the mask off, be yourself, express yourself for who you are. He was outside the hall in the walkway selling autograph balls. Yeah. It's a shame. Love Charlie Hustle.
Now, I have a ball, a Pete Rose black ball, where he's blackballed from all, but he has black baseballs and he signs them at the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Exactly. And people are like talking to each other. All right, now listen, you guys, I'm going to do this thing. I haven't done it yet. We're going to go to banners. Let's see banners here. Okay, we're going to go to helpme@gittimer.com. If you need anything from me, you go to helpme@gittimer.com. I'm now going to go back to comments. And this will like run.
I love it.
If you need anything, I'll find you. And here, I want you to go to use.
Oh, Dan is in Damascus. I'm talking to you over there. Damascus. It's like 15 minutes away or less from Germantown.
And if you're looking for the best way to get better at video, because where's the book I gave you?
And Dan, when you're there, let them know that you're Adam's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of his only friends.
One of my only friends. I'm just, I'm another one of these losers that you've befriended over the years, right, Jeffrey.
Exactly. So go to use it, but look, I can do this and scroll across the screen. So when someone comes on, they'll see the ending thing and they'll see my promo. Anyway, the Go Live book comes out in another few days. If you haven't bought it yet, what the hell are you thinking? Please, what the hell are you thinking? Just go and it's audio, it's text. You can buy the book, the hardbound book. Go get it.
I love it.
I'm going to have a new show on it pretty soon. In the meantime, thank you very much for your loyalty this morning. 7 minutes over, but I don't apologize for anything. It is what it is.
Thank you for having me, everyone.
Adam, the greatest.